Investors in XRP are interested in knowing what the future holds for the cryptocurrency now ranked 6th by market capitalization, with the ongoing legal dispute between Ripple and the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, one of the most important aspects that might have a significant effect on its success. The SEC initiated legal action against Ripple Labs based on allegations that the company had offered unregistered securities in the form of XRP tokens. The lawsuit has continued for 3 years, with both parties submitting final filings and waiting for a decision. In this line, Finbold asked industry professionals about whether Ripple could win the lawsuit against the SEC and what it would mean for the price of XRP if it was successful. Decide, we will announce the winner of 200 XRP today at the end of the video. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced today. An optimistic point of view has been circulated among analysts and proponents by the response from Ripple. Many analysts believe that Ripple is quite close to winning the SEC's lawsuit. If Ripple wins, it is predicted to show a bullish effect on the prices of XRP. An analyst believes that the XRP is currently undervalued and expects it to be at $2 at least. Some analysts also predicted that if Ripple wins, the prices of XRP could reach as high as $12, more than 3 times of its all-time high. Also, the winning of Ripple might show a green light to financial institutions to initiate the use of XRP via XRP Ledger. But what if Ripple loses? Losing Ripple might affect XRP worse than one can imagine. Some analysts even thought that Ripple might no longer exist. However, XRP will. The prices kept fluctuating ever since the lawsuit was filed. At present time, Ripple Labs, developer of the Ripple network, is embroiled in a lawsuit with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC claims that Ripple executives used XRP tokens to raise funds in 2013. While the coin was an unregistered currency, the SEC claims these activities constituted illegal securities trades. Ripple Labs denies that claim. Ripple cited a speech in 2018 from then-Director of Corporate Finance for the SEC, Robert Hinman, who categorized Ethereum and Bitcoin as non-securities. The company argues that, by association, other cryptocurrencies would not be considered securities either, due to their adequate decentralization, according to an article published in June 2022 by Cointelegraph. However, the length of the ongoing litigation coupled with the advances made by other cryptocurrencies has made many investors wonder whether holding XRP is worth the risk. This ongoing uncertainty has essentially kept the price of XRP in a holding pattern since early June. David Reicher told Finbold that other nations' regulators have ruled that crypto cannot be regarded as a security if there is no issuer. For this same reason, he noted, Ripple will likely prevail against the SEC claim Ripple must register its tokens like a security. Ripple has long held that investors have no investment contract that offers anybody any rights. Reicher notes a favorable conclusion would be beneficial to the entire crypto industry because it is necessary to offer clarity and confidence for the entire industry. It is essential for the whole of the industry to have a thorough understanding of any duties and regulatory expectations set out by the SEC, the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and any other financial compliance agencies. According to the attorney based in Florida, the result of the lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC is being eagerly awaited across the sector, with Pickett highlighting that, if Ripple is successful in their lawsuit, it could help solidify XRP's legality in the U.S. market, which would benefit its price. Elsewhere, he views the outcome as a fundamental setting, an important precedent applicable to other cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, especially by leading financial institutions. This could open up the cryptocurrency industry to more mainstream investors and businesses that would have previously been cautious about entering the market due to legal uncertainty. Notably, if the regulator is successful in this case, it might have very negative repercussions for XRP, its investors, and the cryptocurrency sector as a whole. In particular, the regulatory body has the authority to levy a fine on Ripple Labs and demand that the business register XRP as a security. As a consequence, a judgment of this kind would certainly result in XRP being treated in the same manner as conventional securities, which may restrict both its adoption and usage. On the other hand, if Ripple is able to defend itself against the arguments presented by the SEC effectively, it may be considered a significant triumph for the firm as well as a favorable sentiment for XRP. Despite the fact that Ripple had some success during the hearings, the final result of the lawsuit is still unknown, which is very important to keep in mind. Now, down to the big question of the day: are all cryptocurrencies securities? Are all other cryptos optimistic about the outcome of the Ripple law case? Will Ripple be the same if they lose? Will all cryptos be termed as non-security if Ripple wins? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. When it comes to trendiness in the market, cryptocurrency is all the rage these days. From celebrity endorsements to Super Bowl ads to NFTs, crypto has become decidedly more mainstream in the last few years. According to Bloomberg and CoinGecko, the 2021 cryptocurrency market capitalization spiked by approximately $1.5 trillion, roughly tripling in value from January $776.4 billion to December $2.3 trillion. As of March 14, 2022, the cryptocurrency market sat at a hefty $1.82 trillion. Now in 2023, it is $1 trillion. However, this explosive market growth has also come with a ramp-up in regulatory scrutiny by financial authorities, as well as an executive order on ensuring responsible development of digital assets, signed on March 9, 2022 by President Joe Biden, calling for federal agencies to more closely examine the risks and benefits of cryptocurrencies. Part of cryptocurrency's appeal is that it has, until now, been largely independent of intermediary entities, such as banks and stock exchanges, and has eluded regulation by institutions such as the Securities and Exchange Commission and the U.S. However, for these same reasons, crypto has also shown itself to be extremely volatile, susceptible to fraud, and lacking sufficient investor protections. The SEC is leading the charge for more regulatory oversight of cryptocurrency products and platforms that may be engaging in the sale and offering of securities. Securities, as opposed to other assets such as commodities, are strictly regulated and require detailed disclosures to inform investors of potential risks. Since the first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, launched in 2009, the question of how exactly to fit the components of this new, decentralized financial ecosystem into traditional categories has been widely debated. Back in 2017, at the PLI 49th Annual Institute on Securities Regulation, then SEC Chair Jay Clayton warned cryptocurrency exchanges that many of their products likely qualified as securities and should therefore be registered under federal securities laws. In 2018, Clayton clarified in an interview with CNBC that true cryptocurrencies, those that simply act as replacements for traditional fiat currency, are commodities rather than securities. This includes cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ether, and Litecoin. But since terms like coin, token, currency, and asset are regularly used interchangeably to describe the thousands of products in the crypto world, it's difficult to accurately categorize them based on nomenclature alone. Instead, one must look at function. When determining whether a digital asset is a security, the SEC considers whether the asset constitutes an investment contract. For an asset to be considered an investment contract, it must meet the three criteria of the Howey test, which was developed and named after the Supreme Court case SEC versus WJ. The Howey test requires that there must be 1. The investment of money, 2. In a common enterprise, 3. With a reasonable expectation of profits to be derived from the efforts of others. Echoing his predecessor's sentiments, current SEC Chair Gary Gensler reiterated to CNBC in August 2021 that the SEC considers many cryptocurrency to be securities under the Howey test, saying, if somebody is raising money selling a token and the buyer is anticipating profits based on the efforts of that group to sponsor the seller, that fits into something that's a security. Earlier last year, Gensler also indicated in a virtual press conference that the SEC will be focusing on crypto exchanges in 2022. The SEC has already waged several successful legal battles against crypto creators and platforms on this front. These cases provide a glimpse of what's likely to come. Beyond cryptocurrency issuers, the SEC has also started focusing its enforcement efforts on other players in the crypto world, including crypto lenders and exchanges. Cryptocurrency lending platform BlockFi recently faced the first crypto lending enforcement action of its kind by the SEC, as well as a civil suit from its own account holders. BlockFi is a platform that offers interest-bearing accounts through which investors can lend their crypto assets to BlockFi in exchange for monthly interest payments. These interest payments are generated through BlockFi's subsequent lending and investment activities. In February 2022, an SEC cease and desist order alleged that BlockFi had failed to register its interest accounts as securities. The SEC argued that the interest accounts functioned as investment contracts because investors were promised a variable interest rate based on BlockFi's deployment of the crypto assets it was loaned. While BlockFi neither admitted nor denied the findings, the platform agreed to a $100 million settlement. Perhaps most prominently, the SEC brought a lawsuit against Ripple Labs and certain of its executives in December 2020, alleging that the defendants raised over $1.3 billion through an unregistered, ongoing digital asset securities offering. In that case, the cryptocurrency at issue is XRP, which, according to Forbes, is currently the sixth most valuable cryptocurrency in the world, with a market capitalization of over $37 billion. The SEC's complaint alleges that the defendants raised funds through the sale of XRP in an unregistered securities offering to investors and by distributing billions of XRP in exchange for non-cash consideration, such as labor and market-making services. The complaint also alleges that the defendants failed to register their offers and sales of XRP or satisfy any exemption from registration, in violation of the registration provisions of the federal securities laws. On March 11, 2022, the individual defendants' respective motions to dismiss were denied. While the case remains ongoing, it is possible that the outcome could have reverberating effects on the SEC's enforcement activities in this space for years to come. However, the verdict in the SEC lawsuit could turn things around for XRP and would represent a victory for all cryptocurrencies to be treated as non-securities and, therefore, not subject to tight regulation by the SEC. Additionally, in May, Garlinghouse told CNBC that the organization will explore the possibility of an initial public offering once the lawsuit is over. Now, we will say the winner of 200 XRP. You can see the winner now. If you are the one, congratulations. If you did not win, do not worry, we will have the same one on 31st of January. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.